turn to ban. Radiant team ban. OG's turn to ban. Radiant team ban. OG's turn to ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Dazzle.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I was going to say the same thing. You've been dating all the way back to Han. You loved the counterpart to Dazzle. And it's really a fly special, so they picked it up, and now paiN Gaming go with OG's route and picking up the Ancient Apparition here. It's going to stop any healing coming out from Dazzle if that AA Blast hits. Also just a generally good support hero. Lane's really strong. And they're going to couple it up with a Night Stalker. Alright, so some different things coming out here. And a quick snap pick with a Phantom Lancer. We've seen a few Phantom Lancer here in the last few days.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we'll see that this game, but sure, I'd love to. It'd be fun. Demented Shaman.
OG's turn to ban. Radiant team ban. OG's turn to ban.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, it's just a hero that's kind of gaining popularity and gaining steam lately. Not exactly sure why. I mean, you can't jungle for a whole minute. And I guess now teams are using his send back on the off lane for a couple creeps to get that equilibrium up in favor of their off laner. So that's always nice to do before have access to the jungle. But still, the point remains that you can't jungle for a full minute. Maybe you get a bad creep, so it's... But it has been popular lately. paiN Gaming go with a Brewmaster here for presumably their off lane.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah. Could also go for another Clockwork. It's not that great against Night Stalker, but it's good against the other two heroes. So they go for Nurse Spirit. Also a fine pick.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
No, he snap picked this PL basically. Like after, it's basically saying whatever you pick, I'm picking PL. I've stuck with it. Nothing's changing my mind. Is this because they're doing like trying to get some kind of heal bomb, heal illusion surrounded by somebody early on? It's not typically thought of as like any kind of significant combo, but it is there. And I'm just trying to grasp at things because I'm trying to wonder, why would he snap pick PL? Is it just because PL is so good right now and generally?
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team back. Enigma. Ten seconds remaining.
No, and he had a lot of stuff working against him, at least in terms of stuns, but he did have opportunities where he had literally complete immunity in terms of being able to cast his ult with having no counters to it. BKB and the Lincolns. This game, it's a lot easier. Like, he has like sort of 2 stuns with a Cold Feet, but that's at least going to spend a little bit of time before it actually procs. You're namely looking at just the Void from the skill, not the hero. Void from although the hero wouldn't be that bad now that I think about it. it's pretty good with AA, and it's really good against the Enigma. Maybe I'm onto something here, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see if he can have a better game here.
OG's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining.
Now, they could go with a Tinker for paiN. In fact, they could go over the Tinker as well on OG. There's not really many counters or chains of initiation onto a Tinker if he has good farm outside of a Night Stalker with Axe. But for paiN, they would lack, like, I mean, having just a Razor as your hard carry might not be enough. So that might be a little bit weary, but it would still be decent against their team. I mean, having that strong burst against a Dazzle is one way to kind of get around that Grave. Slow amounts of damage are not that great. Against Grave, you want sorts of burst damage. As you mentioned, the Puck is also an option. But for OG, it might actually be a little bit more fitting. I don't know if Mad plays Tinker, but... Oh, I'm an idiot. All right. You just let me go on that whole time without... It's like I'm talking with a piece of lettuce in my teeth. Just letting me have it. All right. Yeah. Yeah, Void could certainly be very strong, and it's a way to kind of jump on the offlaner being Enigma with AA and Night Stalker. So you get the slow, you get the... Oh, they're actually going to go with a Meepo. So respect banning Meepo here from which I guess would have been pretty good as well, but it's always scary playing Meepo. Interesting to me. And the more and more I think about it, Void would be quite good for paiN.
10 seconds.
We'll see. It is probably going to be, if it's Void, it would be HFN's hero, and I think I've seen him play times, not quite sure, but...
Radiant team pick.
Venomancer.
Veno. Okay, not too many stuns here. Enigma's stun's very good, and obviously Earth Spirit has different chains of stun, but that's it. Of course, there's not very many stuns as well on the side of paiN Gaming, but I'm mainly looking at that in terms of who can stop this Brewman. Basically just the Earth Spirit, outside of an Enigma Black Hole.
Yeah, that's true. That could be a little bit of fault of this draft, but well, you know, Veno can just get the Meteor Hammer, and everything will be fine.
There you go.
Stop it. All right, so paiN, what is we gonna play? The answer?
You may now select your
Medusa.
Well, last time I saw Medusa played against Phantom Lancer, it got destroyed, so a little interesting. We'll see if he has a better time. If he can get a much more farm than PL, then he'll be maybe okay, but again, I saw whole Complexity versus Animal Planet, and even the Medusa had a great time that game too. But PL just destroyed him with that mana burn, so little interesting to see that. Little interesting to see that picked up last year, but HFN really wants his Medusa. This is going to be a safe lane Medusa, probably a wee Razor in the mid. Maybe they switch things up though, as we saw last game, Tavo playing mid and just destroyed.
Yeah, did very well with the matchup purposes there. So yeah, you're right though. So Wee's going to be on the Razor instead, and depending on the comfort of the matchup, we'll see where they end up. Mad will be on the Venomancer. The other side of Resolution going to get his hands on Phantom Lancer. And again, Kazu stepping up on the Enigma, game number 2. So, hoping, you know, for his sake that those black holes. But that's the thing with Enigma. We've talked about this in the past plenty, where the thing with Enigma, it's landing a black hole, of course, is, you know, really big. But to be fair, the threat of the black hole is also a big deal in itself, ideally. And Enigma also has other powerful skills. Of course, you mentioned the Maleficon, the Eidolon's just good in general, and then, of course, the Midnight Pulse is a hefty ability to take advantage of. So, but yeah, the black hole just kind of completes it all, and will ideally win you the fight, or even that gank in the end, but we'll see.
So, again, it's going to be HFN mid this time, it looks like, at least for now. And Wee's going to be playing the off-lane / safe lane alone, which could be a bit scary, as we do see an aggressive smoke here coming from OG. Don't see this too often. It's actually wearing off right now. So, will they run into Wee? They don't know it yet because their smoke broke beforehand. I don't think Wee sees them, but Blue's going to walk right up and see them. Oh, no. If he's able to get slowed here from Fly, yep, gets the slow. Also the Lance, if he can get in range of that Gale, maybe dodge it here. A little bit fast with that Windlace.
Lance and then Gale.
Yeah. Dead.
He is dead. Resolution will pick it up on the Phantom Lancer, so very good start. Yeah, you talked about the smoke popped, and they were running around a little bit without it, but Night Stalker ran uphill. I mean, there's no reason for him to think that they were there already, to be fair, and ran into a surprise. Nice find by OG. Jerax, can he actually take this? He's gonna go for the other one, try to snipe it, and he gets it.
What a player. He's actually slowing down and forcing HFN to retreat the other way. Here's Resolution. And it's actually forcing out a level 1 mana shield.
Oh no.
Not sure I really agree with that, but roll coming in does connect.
To be honest, without the mana shield, he's probably dead right there. Now, I will say they're going to turn on the Jerax. No, the Salve Pop. And he'll be fine. Although, maybe not. Thunderclap hits. This fight is still going. Medusa's like, guys, I got to get mid. I got to farm. Alright, and Jerax, he eventually completes the Great Escape.
Duster.
There you go.
Applies the Chilling Touch to him in HFN. Actually, he missed HFN. That's very strange.
Oops.
But did some nice damage there to Veno in mid. This HFN kind of needs a little bit of help after taking all that harass early on. Salve is cancelled by the AA. They should know that there's a ward uphill mid, but definitely worth it to be able to cancel that salve from Veno.
Man, they're just not letting up here at the top lane. In fact, they're going to go in on the King RD. Now comes that poison touch. Jarek's keeping his distance, almost really baiting them to chase King RD. One auto attack away from the Phantom Lancer, perhaps. Well, gets it off, and yeah, eventually does take him down. Jerax running from Tavo. Tavo, Thunderclap is not going to be ready due to lack of mana. He's rolling back in. What a player indeed. He's going to die to the tower, though, after it's all said and done. But you know what? He helped to set up both of those kills initially. The free trip back to the base. Look at it that way.
Yeah, Jarek's already playing out of his mind here. Had a bit of a rocky game, actually, to be honest, the last one, but really making some flashy plays here in game 2.
OG had a rocky game as a whole, to be fair. But yeah, already starting off strong here, to say the least. 3-1 start. Coming up to the 2-minute mark. Bounty rune control going to be happening. As Jerax, as he regens back at base, of course, comes back up and I'm going to say maybe going to run to the bottom, but no. Just him and the Enigma.
Invis rune up top. I don't know if they actually... No, they're not going to be able to scout this out. He walks towards Roshan to get rid of the lingering effect. They do not know he's up here. Here we go, Mad. Getting kind of baited in.
And I like that as well. He waited for the Ice Vortex to go down first and amp in some damage. The Void and Venomancer. Yeah, at that point, he wasn't getting away. So...
Yep. And the worst part is not only did HFN get that kill, but this lane is pushing into his tower, so Veno's actually TPing into a push lane, which is never a good feeling. HFN missing some creeps under the tower there. Gets that one, maybe gets this one. Makes up for it a little.
He's good, he's good. Though pushing in right now, Night Stalker running into Earth Spirit. We got 1 more minute before the nighttime kicking in. Night Stalker just hitting level 2 recently. See if he can manage to get level 3. Bottom lane, how is Enigma doing? 7-5 versus the 15-5 Razor. Wow. It's being dominated by Razor down there. The bottom end. I don't think there's really been support. It's basically been a true 1v1 at the bottom. Not doing too well. Is that expected? Razor to dominate that matchup?
No, not necessarily. I think in straight 1v1s, especially in the off lane, Enigma's quite good. You have the natural deny as he denies the range creep, which has more gold. Must just be missing some last hits here with his Eidolons and his hero. We doing a very good job here, and it's not like Razor hits very hard. Like, look at outside of his nuke, which is only level 1, he's only hitting for 55. So
true.
Has to rely on that static link, but making good use of it, obviously, as he's getting full damage from it. I haven't seen him use it yet. He must have used it a couple times before. Haven't seen him use it yet.
Here we go. It is nighttime. Oh, look at this. We'll just pick up an Arcane Rune that spawn right in front of him as well. And he'll head to the bottom lane.
Oh, he's going, unfortunately, the wrong way. Oh, maybe he goes the other way? I don't know if Keizu's scouting him out.
He saw something.
The lane is pushing anyway. Yep, now he knows.
He saw something was up there. So Night Stalker may just get a TP, go top perhaps, or somewhere else in general. Try to find a kill, be nighttime, and again, wants to make use of that Arcane Rune, I'm sure. Speaking of top lane, Tavo, Brewmaster is 13-1. And as I say that, they're going to go on him. Spirit Lance with a Poison Touch. Has a level 2 Shadow Wave, but here comes that port in from King RD. Plenty of damage on the fly. The Void eventually helps set up that kill. You see the misses coming out. Brewmaster, thanks to Drunken Brawler and the Drunken Haze, he'll survive. And he pops the salve after. Great turn kill coming out from the Radiant side. And Jerax. Whoa, that was way over here.
Yeah.
Okay. We got a ward down, I guess.
Yeah, he had that for a little while. I'm not sure what happened, but I was watching the action up top. The resolution. Yeah. Got 20 CS. Very nice kill up top. Nice rotation there from King RD. Only level 2, unfortunately, though. He'd like to be a lot higher than this, given that.
Yeah. Yeah, running down a Brewmaster is always so, especially when you're relying on physical damage auto attacks, it's so risky. All these misses kicking in as mentioned. And middle lane, speaking of King RD, look at that damage. Is it enough though? Matt, he pops a 1, he'll survive actually. Now we're doing return damage to King RD, but he'll be fine.
Wee's in trouble.
As the plasma field, that's really going to help him here. Cassius, chase him, Alphys in 2 seconds. Roll maybe in 2 seconds, Jerax. He's got a roll. He'll miss it, though. Good cut by Wee. He goes up. Jerax was expecting him to run left. And he pops the shrine.
Really nice movement there by Wee. Tried to go as unpredictable as he could, and it paid off. And he pulled the creeps unintentionally. So it worked out really nicely for him.
What a player.
Gets a bounty rune, maybe gets 2. Actually, he's going to go for keiZu. keiZu is walking up with no HP. Gets the link, has the damage. It's going to be an easy one for Wii.
And the Eidolons. He's going to farm those down. Yeah, that's a big swing in favor of Razor for sure. I mean, not even really a swing. He's had the lead here in this bottom lane and just pulling even further ahead. And 6.5 minutes now. The top net worth in the game, 2,900 net worth. Once again, Jerax is deep. He gets a ward down here now. The last one got countered, I believe. Yeah, by the sentry. So he's like, I want this vision, damn it. Resolution. Okay, they kill top at the top lane. Night Stalker. He's going to TP out, so that's big. They do indeed kill the Brewmaster. And oh my god, are they going to counter this one? They just know. That insight, man.
And again, that's good experience too. For especially an AA that's only level.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Speaking of levels, Jerax again, only level 2. Roaming around and had a great start, but is not finding the levels that he wants, obviously.
Under attack.
And that's 2 wards this early on in the game that are countered, and for that very aggressive vision, they obviously wanted to spot the stacks being done by Medusa, but they get taken away twice. You talked about the positives for Ancient Apparition there. As a result, and this Medusa, she's looking pretty good as well. 3,000 net worth, slightly ahead of the Venomancer. Is there any reason to believe that she wouldn't go at Mask of Madness here? Is that just too good?
I think Mask of Madness is too good, but some people don't like it. It just kind of depends on the player. I feel like HFN's a Mask of Madness player. I just feel like it. I haven't actually seen him play this, but I know that he...
Jerax, man.
Jerax playing with fire again. But he actually gets out of this one.
Yeah, it has Fly here. They're just diving. They're really playing so aggressive.
Well, here comes to the backside. It's Wii. It's done now for the time being, but it's a very... Oh, Wii actually doesn't get the full damage.
Guys with the newts, but they're going to kill Fly. Shallow Grave, it's going to delay it, make him chase him a little bit longer, but he'll sap more damage. And there you go. Yeah, I don't... That just seems odd from OG. It's like, what are they going to do? Kill the Medusa with a Dazzle Earth Spirit? I mean, it just doesn't seem like it makes sense.
Yeah, your guess is as good as mine. I'm not quite sure. Keeping him honest, I'll say that much.
There you go. That's true, I guess, or something. Well, Enigma, similar to last game, he's starting to pick up some farm now, getting the solo experience, solo farm, and putting some good damage onto the tower. The Hand of Midas is coming along.
Again, Jerax just can't stop going in this area. Really wants to stop these stacks. He really is.
And they're not stopping it. That's the problem too.
What if you watch him roll right into? He's dead again. I don't know, man. I do not know. He had a similar start to last game too. He had a similar start to last. Oh, keiZu, they get a kill bottom with the. Actually, Black Hole was not used, but Panda Split. Trying to get something down here. I don't know if he is. Really get anything. Decent damage. Actually, some pretty good damage. This is gonna be a hard one.
Great lift. Turn on a Dazzle? No. It's too much of a dive. Coming back together.
A Black Hole, level 2 Malefice, maybe.
It's just a Dazzle. If he's next to the Creep Wave, maybe, but yeah, that's not gonna work. Oh, top lane. Big dive up here. Activating the Plasma Field. The Resolution gets away from it with the Doppelganger, though. And they're still gonna chase. Doesn't have a TP. He does in 3 seconds. He had to swap it on in, I believe, and yep, he's gonna go for the TP now. They do not have a stopper. Goes back to the lack of crowd control on the side of OG. Not the greatest. And he's able to get out easily, so good move by him. He's not going to go to the drums, actually. He's going to go for an S and a Y just into that after the phase, as well as the Ring of Aquila. And Mask of Madness coming for Medusa, who, again, is doing these jungle camps over. Look who's here! It's Jerax! He's come to say hello again. Okay,
oh, nice silence. Can he get out in time? He can't. Fortunately, it only lasts for 3 seconds in daytime. Jerax just barely able to get that stun. Nice attempt there, but he's also fed off a few as well. King RD, 1, 4, and 2. A few kills here and there. They'll have Black Hole ready to go. There is enough gold on the Enigma for the Midas, so should be buying that out and that out so he can use it as soon as possible, and he does. Be nice if he can spot out this Arcane Rune so he can get a lower cooldown on Midas, but we'll see. They don't have vision down there.
This is the strength of OG. The level 4 plague hordes. You do have the Eidolons. I'm guessing level 4 as well. Yeah, from Enigma. So they have these minions of theirs to definitely push objectives as they do in the mid tier 1. HFN Mask Man is finishing a camp there and gonna escape before they find him. As Mad, he's just gonna fall back. He'll be fine. Gonna go for that Veil of Discord and I believe should be finished on him soon at least.
Whoa.
Synergy with the team. Yeah, he's going deep again. What? OG just loves this area, man. Something about it's attracting them like it's a freaking magnet in their flies.
They're like cat. Yeah, I'm gonna say cats, and they're catnip over there. Yeah, and up top, he's got the Link still going on resolution, so he's got a lot of extra damage. Supports have got to be kind of careful, but on retreat mode, they don't do too much damage to him with those with that PL. But nice grave there coming out from Fly, quickly saves Jerax. But look at the item that the PL is buying. He's going for Battle Fury. I thought it was going to be this typical straight up rush of the Diffusal, especially the fact that you're up against the Medusa. But he's going to go for a much more farming-oriented build. That
is different.
Very different.
That is, you know, you're pointing that out and kind of just casually saying it almost, and just, what? A Phantom Lancer Battle Fury, okay. Like, I don't know, like, maybe does Resolution do this, and I just haven't been watching their games recently, but yeah, I mean, trying to break it down, like, thinking about what he's going up against, is this just making a point that they're gonna just try to win in the late game? Because this early game's maybe not. I mean, they're up 1,000 net worth though as a team, so it's not even they're not even like doing horribly necessarily in the early game. Right. So I don't know. It just feels it's different.
Maybe my guess is he just wants to, as soon as he gets the Battle Fury, that he wants to skyrocket his farm so much that when he does get the Diffusal, he has so much damage on top of his mana burn that it's not an option for Medusa to try to counteract that with his own set of items and whatnot. But I don't know. This is just something different. I personally haven't seen it. I think that the Diffusal Blade is such a staple core item to rush on PL that I usually don't see the need for anything else. But maybe this is something he's tried and it worked out really well. I mean, Battle Fury is a very good item right now. How cheap it is.
I'm guessing he still goes Diffusal, right? Like, there's no question.
I would imagine so, yeah.
Like, you're going up against a Medusa, Diffusal just in general, that hero's so good, so you're probably just get it next, but on the Battle Fury first, securing that farm. That's OG's attracted to the area once again. This time, though, it may not backfire, although Jerax, he dies, so it does on him already. The Primal Split activated, they're going to catch up to Fly. Fly, he does have a shallow grave, he'll pop in and just going to live a little bit longer at least. Nope,
that
not for
TP was optimistic.
Yeah, against that lift, no way. Night Stalker does get picked off, but he's still alive, actually. Holy crap. Okay, finally goes down. He did live a lot longer than I thought he would.
Jerax rolls in. Navo, he's okay for the time being, but there's a TP coming in from the Enigma. That's a level 4 Malefice. The Gale actually misses, but he does get kicked back. Nice kickback there from Jerax.
Well played. You know, we're having a little bit of fun with OG here, but I go back to, they still have the net worth lead. Things are actually pretty okay, pretty good, frankly, for OG in this game.
And they have an Enigma that with basically one stun. Like, yeah, that's all he's got to worry for is Void from Night Stalker, basically. I mean, obviously, if Panda splits, you can cast a couple spells, but easily work around.
Medusa, though, always scary. Mentioned the Hurricane Pike, you just like that item in general, and she is going to be going that as the Dragonlance first. Jerax top lane, by the way, getting away from Wii. I assume he's going to be fine. We go in the early Sage. Going that first on his way to the Sage and Yasha. Brewmaster almost has his blink finished. 2,000 plus gold saved up. We'll pick that up here in the near future. But yeah, Battle Fury, it's basically just about done on resolution. It's a couple more hundred. And they're also stealing the Radiant Ancients meanwhile as well. So OG is doing a pretty good job of, you know, they've died several times, but it seems like they finally have gained territory in the Radiant jungle, and they're starting to take resources now from paiN Gaming.
Yeah, they're not able to find too much with this Night Stalker. I mean, it's only level 6 at minute 16. Doesn't have his spells leveled up as much as he'd want. Just has an urn. Can't really find a way into this game. Although AA is doing actually quite well for himself. He's maxing the Ice Vortex for. trying to couple out the magic damage they have from the Razor and from the Medusa, and just also slow people a bit more.
Oh, Mad continues to be active in the middle lane. He too is working on a 4-staff. That Veil finished. Mentioned the synergy with the team here. Top lane, Razor. Running up, SNY. It's finished. Just needs to get the option to deliver. These are all illusions as we see. Top. And, ooh, they're wrapping around. Blink is on Enigma.
Oh, boy.
This could be big. Do they see them? They do not see them yet.
Some monk-ass shit right here.
Oh, now they do. They're going in. They're falling for the bait.
They're gonna get black hole.
Oh, that boulder smash somehow hit Night Stalker as well. There's the black hole to guarantee the kill on Razor. Again, especially earlier on in the game, killing the core with the black holes for sure worth it.
But he definitely didn't need to use it there. He could just definitely could have killed him with just a Malefice. I think he was got really maybe he'd think that Night Stalker would run back, but yeah. But whatever, it's still used, but probably could have just Malefice. Night Stalker gets out. Obviously, Razor's the more important. Doesn't give out that much gold though. Only 240 now. It's always crazy to see how that works. Sometimes, like sometimes in the mid game, even when a team's not up, I see someone just give out like 600 gold when they're feeding. Anyway, ulti come out onto King RD from Mad. He's definitely dead.
Obviously, KZ does not have a black hole now. They know this, and now comes the Stone Gaze, actually. So they finish off Night Stalker where Resolution has to back up. He goes back in, even on a Tavo. Stone Gaze wearing off. Jerax in the back lines, waiting for a boulder smash. Finally lines up on a Medusa. Primal Split was used by the Brewmaster. He's going to run after Earth Spirit, finish the job on him. Jerax goes down. Resolution sitting on top of the Medusa, though. Gets some assistance from Enigma, and they take out Medusa. She's dead for 50. At this point in the game, very early on, 18 minutes in, dead for 50 seconds. That is quite a bit. Needs to be in level 14, and they're going to push even a tier 2 mid tower now.
Yeah, and I will say at the very least with this Battle Fury from PL, once he gets that Phantom Rush with the extra agility, like he hits really hard, even without this diffusal. So maybe this is something he's worked on and tried, and it's certainly working right now. So can't knock it. I mean, it was a little weird to see, but it's certainly working out for him.
Yeah, team did a great job at distracting and creating space for the first 15 minutes of this game, and got him the time to farm that Battle Fury. And as we know, with a Battle Fury, it will accelerate that farm quite a bit. And it sure is here. It is Manta style queued up, so yeah, passing up the Diffusal Blade still for the time being. But as we saw in the last kill, even on Medusa, they don't need it. They do have plenty of slow. Where they're lacking in stun crowd control, they do have a lot of slow.
Right. So and just the annoyance factor from these Plague Wards. I mean, we forget sometimes how strong these are because we just don't see Venomancer that often, but at least anymore. Roll in again. Jerax just loves this part of the map. He gets silenced. Void was already used, and unfortunately, that's going to mean a free TP, so a little early. King Artie's had a rough one, I'm not going to lie. Nice get out this time by Jerax. He doesn't TP all the way back to base, but that's where he's headed. Right back to that same area. it's clockwork, man. I don't. Yeah, but you know what? Damn it, it's working in the end. Even though it's some funny stuff happening, it is working. Rolling to the middle lane. The barrel initially missed. Poison Nova coming out though. Razor. He wants to chase though. Has plenty of team support. Darkness is here from the Night Stalker. They finish off Jerax. Keizu does not have that black ult. Throws out some alpha stuns at least, but the stun is activated by HFN, and that'll be the time for OG to just simply run away. Pretty good against that ability. So they make it out. Stone Gate is going to be on cooldown now, and Black Hole's coming up in 10 seconds, and Enigma's also at a rate where he's going to have the BKB very shortly, especially with the Hand of Midas cooldown. Off now, so the BKB, did we include? Yeah, they don't have a stopper, do they? Nope.
It's the BKB, so that is...
Well, they have Medusa.
Oh, well, yeah.
Which can be a factor as well, because you can't really like change your position, right? When you're black holing, so that is one thing you do have to worry about.
Ooh, middle lane. They're wrapping around. Mad. Smoke pops, they jump in, Brewmaster being nice silence. The Jerax, but the silence initially, the stun, the black hole locking up Brewmaster, no primal split as a result. It was a solo black hole, but prevents a big ability from being used. And Night Stalker gets out. Radiant did get the tower though, so I think that's somewhat even trade. Even I used a black hole for that.
Yeah, and they will have Panda split when he comes up. Wee is in an awkward spot. Oh, I thought maybe they saw him. They didn't, because he's invis.
Yeah, he's invis. And that did look funny.
It was kind of hard to see on my screen because it looked like you were just normally there. If he can pick up this Aegis, that would be pretty clutch. Oh god, he's getting low to some spam from Dazzle. He's gotta be careful.
Oh man,
oh, gotta stop. If he dies to a spam. Oh, he doesn't. Nice try. Nice try.
That would have been the biggest shocker for OG right there. If all of a sudden they're like, wait a second, how does that work?
They had 3 sentries on fly too.
Oh man, that would have been quite the snipe from Wii. Not to be though. He goes back to base and wait, really? Wii's going a Glimmer Cape. Huh? That's not an item you see often on a hero like a Razor.
Certainly not.
It's good against the dire side. It's just not an item you see often on him. Like, why not like a Hood of Defiance?
Well, maybe he's doing some, like, just a faster hood to, or Glimmer to... Can you still disassemble Glimmer? I can't remember if they've changed that. I don't remember.
I want to say you can, but I'm not 100% sure.
I know for sure you use... I thought I read some kind of weird change where they... Because people were so often, like, disassembling it, just using the Shadow Amulet, then reassembling it so they could use it a second time. But anyway, yeah, it is an interesting one. We'll see if it turns into anything else.
Well, that's going to be completed. Now he even has that BKB queued up, so... Yeah, it of course makes sense. Pipe would be really good this game. And so it goes back, you know, the idea of Defiance. In fact, Night Stalker does have one. So...
Shivas would also be very good, which is a common pickup on Razor, but his farm is just not there, you know? Hero doesn't really farm fast unless he's battling a lot. Speaking of battling, here we go. Fly, doing some D-warding. Might pay for his life with it, though, but no black hole.
Yeah, 10 more seconds or so. They do pick up Dazzle. KC being run down by that Primal Split. Here comes Resolution, though. Splits up a lot of illusions. Duster, he'll fall. Razor going to be chased down. The Spirit Lances coming out. Earn on him as well, and yes, they get the kill on a Razor. Malphus stun from KC. He does have that black hole now as the Primal Split minions chasing him, though. Comes back together and does get a crit to finish the job. That's pretty big. I could have seen him using a black hole there for sure if he doesn't die, but he's still going to turn on the Brewmaster at least. He just kind of stands his ground. Ultra kill for Phantom Lancer when it's all said and done. Medusa was pushing top during all that.
She was, and I don't really think got enough out of it to warrant it. Can't really fight, and now the worst thing is on top of the Battle Fury, which he got relatively quick, which makes him accelerate his farm. He's got a Manta, and now he has the Diffusal. Now it's just... He was already doing tons of auto attack damage with that Phantom Rush, but now it's just even worse. For paiN, obviously great for OG.
Yeah.
But I look at that, and I thought that OG were up a lot more gold. They're actually only up 3k. Maybe HFN got a lot of farm throughout all that. I know that Panda got a big bounty from killing the Enigma, so that's some of that gold came.
That's a good point, yeah. It seemed like they were higher. Well, it's going to be a little bit higher now. Maybe not bad. Got the kill on Ancient Apparition, but at what cost? He does get the Shell of Grave. And he'll still die after. The Void eventually happens, and down he goes. Razor, though, now he needs to run. The Glimmer Cape's going to be activated on him. Could that save him? Go in the other direction, trying to juke and jive. Maybe gets a turn kill on a fly at the last second. No, the heal comes out, and we'll finish the job on him as well. Medusa insisting on running away with the Night Stalker. Does have a Stone Gaze, but does not want to commit with 2 heroes dead now, so Benno, go. They do end up killing the Razor at least as well. Good for them, but 7,000 at Rithley now, so it does jump up a bit more once again. It's kind of been a little bit sporadic here these last couple of minutes. Enigma does have a full 10-second... Oh no, it's 9-second BKB. He did use it last fight. With that blink, and Black Hole is ready to go. But yeah, you're seeing Phantom Lancer. It doesn't seem like... I mean, what can they do against the Phantom Lancer now? It's he gets on the Razor much. Especially. It doesn't seem like they can do much.
Yeah, keep in mind, too, he was picked up second, so they had plenty of time in their draft to counter this. And again, I go back to, they last picked a Medusa into this, which is typically thought as a counter the other way around. True. And it's certainly, we haven't even seen the true counter because he just finally picked up Diffusal, but you're going to see it now. Not fun.
Cabo? Oh, he's stopped by the Malphus. He was trying to TP out. It was actually really close. Not going to happen, though. He'll pop the Primal Split now. Maybe try to get a turn kill at least as Razor's running in, actually, so they want more into this. Fly got a Shallow Grave off, however, so he's going to delay it, buy some time for Enigma to maybe get off a Black Hole, perhaps, even the Malphus stun. Dazzle will fall. Razor running the outskirts. There's the ultimate of the Black Hole. Wants to get the Brewmaster as he comes back together. It's not enough for the kill, though. They did not focus him. They want to go after the Razor, so Tavo will survive for now. KZU's in trouble. He pops the BKB. King already going to run him down. Wee picks up first spirit, though. Down goes KZU. Venomancer just has to sit on the outskirts. As Resolution also very low himself. Does have a Aegis. But that seems so funky right there. Razor, he is ticking down to the poison still. Man, he's going to barely survive. He doesn't have a TP, though.
No, he doesn't. He's got to kind of run around when he has his Glimmer back up. Now would be a good time. Oh, it's actually daytime. He's going to run into some of these Plague Wards. Oh, wait, no, those aren't Plague Wards. Those are stones. They look the same on the minimap.
Well,
but
here's a Plague Ward.
Yep.
Uh-oh. They know he's here now. And they definitely know he doesn't have a TP. Can they do anything about that, though?
No, not yet. Too late, but a nice get away from him. In the meantime, though, they actually almost killed PL. But PL actually almost killed the Medusa as well. It was the Aegis still on him, so he didn't really care. I was building towards a Scotty. I like this so much more than the Heart.
On PL? Yeah.
Yes, I really do. It actually makes him do something more, where the Heart is just like, hey, I got HP. But this actually gives him an added ability, so.
What about, he's going Mjolnir, he's almost has a finish actually on Medusa.
Right.
What about an Ags on top of that? You are dealing with a pretty farmed PL.
Yeah. Only problem is he's silencing himself all the time with this Mask of Madness, so it's not like he can really freely spam it. And then if you don't silence yourself, then you're not activating Mask of Madness, which is such a crucial item, I think. You have to be, you're basically only not silencing yourself to cast your ult. It could be good, but that makes it a little bit awkward. Jarex is picked off over here. Resolution looking towards HFN. Then quickly kills Resolution.
Ooh, they're pinging out mid. The mid tier 3 is really low. OG wants to try to get there and finish the job. They have a creep wave coming. As the Radiant's pushing a tier 1 bottom tower at 28 minutes in, so that's been up for a while. But yeah, the middle tier 1, or tier 3, excuse me. Here comes a TP from Medusa. And that's not going to be enough, though, unless they jump in with the Brewmaster. Primal split, so the tower stays alive for now. Fly, he's going to be lifted up. Great lift initially. King RD, he's a little bit too far out, but here we go with the Stone Gaze. And Wee's chasing, does have a link up. Actually got the Phantom Lancer. He's losing all his damage, so he's going to be useless in this fight now. Dazzle, he's going to end up dying. Again, trying to slow them down and keep them distracted as much as possible. Oh, the nice boulder hitting Venomancer as well, but not enough chase to run him down. The fact that they saved 3 life on the tower, I was going to say, I'm surprised it lived.
Yeah,
a 3.
And they definitely don't want to deny that because it opens up shrines, obviously.
No.
But, see if OG can snag that somehow with some, maybe a Plague Ward. Maybe a Plague Ward will just kill it. It's at what, 3 HP? Yeah,
gosh.
It should kill it, right?
I would think so.
Yeah, it'll kill it.
Veno.
Recognizes if it's that low, but...
Huh. Veno with an Heaven's Halberd, by the way.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, it's a great pickup.
Yep.
Gale, just trying to be annoying, although he did force in.
Yeah.
He gets a pick off onto Jarex. Jarex, that's his 11th death, Breaky. He has died 11 times.
It's just Jarex dying again over there. Yeah, he's fine. Okay, so they kill the tier 3. Has a Mjolnir now, though, does Medusa.
Does. That's a double damage PL, though. Here comes the black. Oh, it missed.
Oh, no. Oh, no. The whiff. And they're still good. You know what? They still get the melee rack. So space created. Resolution, though.
In some trouble. Here comes nice talker from the backside. He's got no mana. He silenced it up. That's a 9 kill streak there for Resolution. Or, sorry, for Wee. And oh boy. Well, they got a melee racks, I guess. They did, unfortunately, whiff that black hole.
Yeah. You know, it almost feels like there's some pressure here from KZU, and it's understandable with the land environment and playing for a team like OG, but yeah, he's had a rough time with these attempts. It was definitely a good reaction from HFN to, of course, force staff away and avoid the opportunity, but they're going to go for Roshan. Phantom Lancer, of course, still dead for 45 seconds. He would have a buyback. They smoke up, but it's going to be spotted by Wee, and he's just charging on in full YOLO mode. They know they don't have a black hole, of course. Primal Split activated. Mad, he's going to be run down. Ancient Apparition Ice Blast going through. Did not connect. Venomancer, all of that damage. 280 damage drained by Razor. He is hitting like a freaking truck. And meanwhile, Medusa and Night Stalker are finishing off Roshan.
Wee is just playing very, very well this series. Has the cheese on top of it when he needs to in the next team fight. No black hole for quite some time. They should know that. Do you really want to just use this cheese, though, and just I don't know. He's kind of low, so it's a little finicky, but Veno being dead for 40 seconds, I mean, that's the main, like, yeah, PL's the main damage dealer, but he's got to be careful about how he initiates in, because if he uses Manta and gets silenced out by Night Stalker, he's just dead. It's very scary.
Black hole, 45 seconds, so they're going to kill tier 2 tower. And towards the bottom lane, definitely a game swinging once again. See the lead of OG at upwards of about 8,000 or so. It is now about a 1,000 lead for paiN Gaming. And Medusa's just getting scarier as this game advances on. Gonna try to build a butterfly now, has the Aegis, of course. On top of that, what did Razor end up eventually getting? Of course, the BKB. 2,500 gold saved up, so he's thinking about what he wants to do.
Hurricane Pike, it looks like. Yeah, perfect. Nothing wrong with that item, as I've said before.
Yeah.
Great item. And I gotta also, I mean, we haven't talked about him this much, but AA's really been on point with most of his AA blasts. Like, he's been blasting them much further than you would normally expect, because he's anticipating them running away. And since he's casting it from such a far range, he needs to kind of account for that. Mm-hmm. So, and he's been doing it every time, and it's been perfect. Another split coming out onto Fly.
Fly again, shallow grave, but seen this once or twice before. He's just going to delay it.
Oh, they get the Yules. Panic gets the Yules on the PL. He has no Manta for 5 more seconds if they can silence him.
Doppel. He's good for now. Try to juke them out. Look at that. Resolution, he's sending away one. They're not really falling for it, though. They realize the real one's here. He does the case of Black Hole. Didn't get anybody. He got the Night Stalker and the Brewmaster, but it comes back together. BKB activated. Weesh just trying to kite Resolution right now with the Eye of the Storm active. Plasma Field on top of that. Tavo trying to help run it down. Jerks was body blocking him a little bit, actually trying to save Resolution. The Leech is up from Razor, and that could save him. Still 280 damage. No. He gets caught with the Malphus, and he will fall when it's all said and done. They pop the Shrine, and OG once again continuing ready to fight. Medusa get in there very late. And that was the biggest key, because you see she's there full life, full mana, the Aegis ready, and by that time the fight's over.
Yeah. Yeah, they just really needed her. Unfortunately, I mean, Razor was doing a ton of work, but even as low, Mad's in a very awkward spot.
What?
No mana, no force, no nothing. And buyback from AA, which is certainly not that big of a deal, but a big kill on Veno, that's a big deal.
Yeah, I guess the tower did fall off. Ambulance is running in, actually. They're going to get the quick kill onto Ancient Apparition, going for Night Stalker. See, Phantom Lancer, he has a Silver Edge, by the way. I saw the break pop up.
Right.
Okay. Running after King RD. Out comes the Stone Gaze. Here at Elise, she's running after OG, but they're not obliging. They're running the other direction, of course. As they should be. Resolution went pretty deep for this. Fly is in. Fly has a Shallow Grave again. Going to activate it on himself. Resolution getting low, though. Doing some damage to Phantom Lancer, but he needs to worry about surviving at this point. As he'll start limping away, and the rest of the team continues to retreat as well with that Boulder Smash done.
Yep.
I believe they'll get out. Unless this... God, he's so fast.
Yeah.
Primal split.
He actually does to see the Wind Panda. And he gets a really nice Dispel. Gets the stun on top of it. Paying out of his mind.
No buyback either.
No buyback either. Jarek's trying to roll away. He's got a blink. But yeah, that Dispel into the illusions just crushing Tavo, having a hell of a series. Grave coming out. Only just delaying the inevitable, really. Fly, he falls. Ooh. And in the meantime, Jarek says he was trying to escape. He gets caught out by Wii.
Now, I guess, you know, if he dies, then he's not using Shallow Grave and other people. But... And that's maybe to the credit of paiN Gaming. They're focusing Fly so much. It feels like he's using Shallow Grave on himself every time, though. But again, I guess he kind of has to. It's just not a choice.
Yeah.
Or else he's just dead and he doesn't use it anyways.
That really was just like staggering kills. I mean, Veno, I have no idea what Veno was doing. He was literally four-staffed aggressive. No, I don't think he had it, but he was playing aggressively and had like absolutely no mana. And then just died without any mana to four-staff or anything. Then it was like a trickle effect, and then the next guy died, the next guy died. Yeah, Tavo was just playing Panda perfectly. He's dispelling when he needs to, running through, catching when you don't think he can catch. This could be a first set of racks here for paiN Gaming.
Yeah, about the Wind Panda as well. They're ruling there. It's the Purge effect. There's destroying the illusions and making it that much easier. Kill Phantom Lancer. He's going back in.
There's a Black Hole ready.
Malphus stun. It will prevent the primal split. Making it awkward. He figures he has to pop the BKB. Now he's going to be able to use it if he needs to. Aegis, take it away. You mentioned he has a Black Hole. He does get the primal split off eventually.
This is just for them to back, I think. They don't want to fight into this anymore. They know they have Black Hole. PL just respawned. I think he's just buying time for his team to run away. Yeah, you can see that. He might pay with his life. He might not. Here comes PL. PL's actually in the background with a Silver Edge.
Oh, they want to
Spending
collapse.
in just a couple seconds, though.
He's going to open. He's going pretty YOLO right here. Resolution, where's the team? Doppelganger gets away at the last second. In comes the Black Hole BKB. This one caught 3 heroes, including the Medusa, as well as the Razor and the Ancient Apparition. Ancient Apparition will fall. The Stone Gate's coming out. Razor, he's running after Mad. There's a Shallow Grave to save Mad. We have now changing his attention to others, going after KZ, finishing him. Down goes We after the fact, or excuse me, down goes Venomence after the fact. We is still alive, very low. Resolution decides to go back in, takes out Medusa. Despite being solo, he's still doing plenty of damage. Gets a kill on King RD, and a triple kill for Resolution. OG wins the fight when it's all said and done here in the middle lane. That man up by Resolution to keep going back in had faith, and it worked.
Yeah, he's got some balls of steel, that's for sure. As it could have turned around, but knows his limits. Got a nice kill onto Medusa. Just had a couple of seconds left onto his Mjolnir as well. If he was able to maybe get that off, maybe he gets a couple lucky procs and gets the kill before the PL does. But there we saw finally a nice black hole. Caught 3 people. It was weird because it was nice, but it just didn't seem to actually kill anybody. But they need to carry some more sentries for paiN. I mean, this Silver Edge or Lothar's here for PL's he's just kind of running amok and finding some nice initiations and running away as well. So
guess what? The
maybe
lead
buying a
swings.
gem for this Panda would be a good idea.
Oh, Jerax. Wow, he's deep in here. Gonna set up position.
He is. Got some good vision though. That's nice.
That's true. Gets the ward down. 20 Resolution going back in. Remember, he doesn't have an Aegis or anything like that, but he's diving onto Ancient Apparition. Doppelganger's forward, and yeah, he is level 25. There's those crits. Brewmaster, no mana to work with, so he cannot primal split. The middle range Rax goes down. The top melee, it is getting low. Medusa's up in 5 seconds. She's had a buyback, but it's just that awkward spot if she's so close now. Dust, Resolution, Doppelganger's OE. He's chasing with the Link. Gonna deal plenty of damage, so Resolution needs to survive Shallow Grave. Nope. Fly, he can't get a range. He gets lifted up, actually. Resolution's gonna fall. He's dead for 100. Great lift right there with a primal split. Once again, Tavos doing a hell of a job. He gets a lockdown on a Jerax. Fly, you'll see him pop the Shallow Grave from the other direction. Trying to distract again. He eventually falls, though. They lose Earth Spirit. This game just continues to be crazy, man. Back and forth. It'll continue.
Really is back and forth. I think in the meantime, Venomancer did pick up a range Rax, but obviously not the biggest deal in the world. That's a butterfly fully completed here for Medusa. Has no buyback, so she's pretty much all in. Not a lot of HP, to be quite honest. Obviously her effective HP goes up with all that mana, 2,000 mana. Yeah, she's hitting very, very hard. Extra evasion, no MKB here, outside of just the Silver Edge effect from PL.
Mm-hmm. Razor.
She actually went for the +7 split shot target,
yeah.
So when he does start amassing all those illusions, he's going to hit all of them, basically.
But with the Iascati coming up, that means it's not going to be spreading right there. Worth keeping in mind.
Right.
What was I going to say about... Oh, yeah, Razor just hit level 25, and he gets 100 attack speed. So you see him zapping that tower down pretty quickly.
PL also does not want to buy back. He's in that awkward spot like you were talking about. 20 seconds, so God, if I buy back now, it's only 20 seconds, but I'm also losing my racks at the same time, so he decides to save his buyback for another time at the cost of his set of racks up top. So that's going to be 3 racks for the side of paiN and 2 racks here for OG. Picking out Roshan, but it's spawned just yet. Oh, I say that and it just spawns right there.
Right as it spawns.
I believe that's an instant spawn.
So there is no vision from either side, so they know for sure. They're smoked up, being the paiN Gaming. Oh, Mad, he's caught. He will have a buyback.
They can just go Roshan, I think. There's a smoke up.
Smoked.
Yeah. Oh, they scanned it. Nice scan.
Oh boy. Primal Split is currently active as well. Resolution is scouting. And Black Hole, of course, ready for KZ. What's up here? That's Razor. He's trying to distract him, running with a Glimmer Cape. He's pretty fast. He gets broke. Pops a BKB, just keeps on running. Jerax, he wants a chase, though. Boulder Smash hits Night Stalker. However, Tavo decides it's time to go in and doesn't have his Primal Split. KZ, no, just putting down the Midnight Pulse. Tavo pops a BKB. Buyback from Venomancer. Here we got the Stone Gaze. HFN going to push them back. And paiN is actually retreating.
Oh, nice stun there from Jerax.
He pushed the... no, that was the Force Staff. Never mind. Got Force Staffed away, though. And they're really trying to chase deep for this Night Stalker going one way. Great spread from paiN Gaming. And that was a buyback again on Venomancer. That's why they're so insisting on retreating, it feels like.
Yeah, this might be an Aegis here for the side of OG, but remember, they have an Ancient Apparition. So if they recognize this, yep, he's actually pinging it out. They know they're doing it. They could maybe stall this with an Ancient Apparition ult right now. He's not ulting just yet. Oh, wait. Oh, now it's coming out.
Yeah, it is.
Now it's coming out, but this Roshan's falling very quickly, and it looks like they will get it. Is this going to be the refresher? I can't remember which it is. Yes, it is. You're looking at 2 ults here, 2 black holes from Enigma, so it is very important that paiN try to get the jump on this Enigma. Looking at 2 BKB black holes.
Pressure's continuing to be on. Get those big black holes off. Medusa, I love it. 42 minutes in. See what he has queued up. Divine Rapier time.
Hell
There's
yeah.
Medusa. But, you know what? A game like this, so much back and forth. She is very difficult to kill, of course. I think it makes sense. Let's get more raw damage in there. Does mean, though, if she goes down, that could potentially be the game, of course, so quite the risk. Bottom lane, what's this? Oh, Enigma just walks on through. That is confidence right there.
I'm really surprised they don't have a gem.
Yeah.
I mean, they've had this Lothars for PL for so long that we go BKB black hole. It's onto the Medusa.
It's setting up the response. Aim runs Phantom Lancer. Medusa gonna be slow. Barrel roll connects his watch. He's still plenty tanky though. Plenty alive. The crit's coming out for Phantom Lancer. Stone Gaze will the pin up. Stay alive. Yes, it will for the time being. Meanwhile, up here, Keizu. He does have a second black hole, remember. He wants to try to chase Pops the BKB. Being run down by Night Stalker, but Medusa will survive, and she continues to run. So far, 2 dead on the side of OG. Keizu still going in. He will leave black hole here. He tried to the last second, but he goes down as he goes for the attempt. And Phantom Lancer running away. He's drained all his damage, so he has to just full on retreat. HFN manages to survive. That whole fight is going to tick down.
Though. Yeah, I think he is.
Oh my god. No.
Oh,
no. Yeah. See the mana shield right there. Okay, eventually does fall down.
That's 2 black holes down. 2 black holes down, unfortunately. You know, they gave up on the kill onto HFN, both the PL and I forget someone else, but they just gave up. And then Keizu's like, no, I'm going for this. I know he's down here somewhere. He found him all right, but he cast out a black hole a little bit too late, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, he midnight pulsed first, and obviously there's a little bit of delay there, and the time he got it off, he was already dead, so... God, the fact that he lived, though, initially, it's absolutely... Again, the first black hole I thought was great, because it bottled that time for the team to get in there and follow up on him, but he just managed to get a double Force Staff, one from his teammate, one from himself, and... Again, they tried to chase, but they're kind of being zoned out, if anything, by we especially, playing the Razor. And keeping an eye on item progression. Razor wants to build a Shiva's next.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
We got Brewmaster, a full AC. Haven't really talked about him much, but the BKB, the AC, the Vlads even.
Oh, there's a gem. It's on Night Stalker, though. Resolution's running up, trying to find some kind of initiation. Also has a BKB. It's 9-second now after that 1 charge. But they should see Keizu running through here as long as he's close to the Night Stalker. Does have a BKB and a Lincoln, so...
Oh, they know it. No, he jumps in on the Night Stalker, actually. Lincoln's going to be pop, puts down the Midnight Pulse.
This is his gem. They just bought this. It's a pretty big kill if they can get King RD here, and it looks like they're going to.
Man, he is living. Ghost Scepter helping. But no. X comes out, and there is the gem.
They really needed that gem, too. I don't know why it's not on the Panda. Should be on the Panda. But, oh boy, that's actually a really, really big kill. He actually has no buyback either. Oh, no. Scythe course here for, course from paiN Gaming can hold this off without their Night Stalker here with the gem.
Well,
they have another, you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. She has another one.
Well, she just bought it.
Oh, okay.
Well, he was dead right here, so.
Oh, he must have stolen that one then, unless he bought it like way earlier.
Or a Spirit. No, King
no, he bought it. Okay. Yeah, he must have had it for some time. So this gem, they must have had it for so long. I'm just surprised it's not on the Brewman.
What did I notice? That was, oh yeah, we saw the debut of the Scythe, or maybe not even the debut, but the Scythe picked up by Venomancer. The last fight.
Yeah.
They helped to finish off the Night Stalker, so more crowd control to work with, and he's level 25 as well, so those Plague Wards, 3 times the effect now. That means extra annoying, as they're going to try to push into the bottom, tier 3. Still have the Aegis on Venomancer. Would like to make full use of it. Venomancer, that was a bold attempt, sending in the illusion, just dies immediately.
Yep, and he's actually going for the Scotty rather than the Rapier, so sad times. Which is surprising considering he didn't go for the split shot, use his modifiers. I mean, you can see his reasoning for the 7 split shot target, but I just think that, oh, chasing onto Keizu, he does have that Lothars. Actually gonna find Fly instead. He does get the quick Grave off.
Yeah,
back lines, we got Panda.
Oh, Force Staff, double Force Staff, so they killed Dazzle, triple Force. He even got pushed away, I believe, right there by Jerix, but he'll end up popping the Poison Nova, but I think they're going to eventually kill him unless Keizu goes for the black hole. It's going to land on several heroes. Off to the side, Night Stalker to knock a caught. Neither did the Ancient Apparition. Isn't enough follow-up damage. He stays alive. BKB was wearing off. Medusa, those go down. Those Phantom Lancer comes in late. Tavo, he's going to be broken. He too will fall. Double kill for the Phantom Lancer. And now Night Stalker, he's going to go for the TP. That ain't going to work. There you go. That was a big black hole that they've been waiting for. Medusa has to buy back as OG gonna make their way once again to the bottom lane.
Yep. Yeah, if Medusa was able to cast her ult right before that black hole, I think that would have been stopped immediately, basically, but he went for the Manta instead. And running uphill into no vision, just got a little bit too baited by that kill on Veno. Veno turned around with the cheese, full HP, full mana, was able to reset that fight.
Phantom Lancer with the Nullifier.
Yeah, no boots, just straight up 6 full items. We're looking for the last set right now.
Brewmaster, the target that is dead, Jerax. He's gonna roll on out. We can't chase too far. In the backlands, Medusa being got on by Resolution. You just tell it's such an issue, especially with not much team support to work with. Pops the Stone Gauge really late. Is out of mana currently, and Resolution just runs the other direction. Meanwhile, Wee gets picked off. He buys back immediately. That was their other gem, however. But this could very likely be Mega Creeps now in favor of OG and trying to force that third and final game here in this best of 3. There's the Mega Creeps. OG will fall back. You know what? This game's not over, though, yet.
No, it's not. Obviously, with Medusa up, it's certainly not over, and have the tools to come back. They just need a couple good fights. They've taken a couple little sloppy ones and a good black hole. Really set them back, and by really, I mean, like, Mega Creeps. We'll see. Now that Rapier choice would have been a bit better than what he went for, but obviously he was trying to defend these. Do it.
Well, at this point, honestly, if he manages to just delay this game even further, farm up enough gold, he better get the Divine Rapier. Still has the Axe Scotty queued up, but I can see that changing for sure. Earth Spirit, Ags.
Nice.
It's a fun item to see on that hero.
Yeah, if they can, I mean, basically if they kill Medusa, they win. So if they can Ags push him back into this black hole, it's like they can easily court.
You have Refresher, of course, picked up by Enigma. He's down here with a couple of other teammates, Venomancer included. They're slowly moving up with the creep waves, of course. Roshan still just under 2 minutes before he's going to be back up. They'll probably just try to keep them in their base.
Stuck. Oh. He had 1 second on his Hunt of the Night and barely got out. But now it's daytime. Can catch him. Nullifier.
Oh, wow.
Time being.
Not going to go too deep for that. But again, paiN Gaming just going to hold. Like I said, I mean, one big fight if they happen to get the right catch, especially getting a big Stone Gaze off. And despite the black holes, could still win a fight. And all they have to, they've killed 2 sets of, I guess the middle range racks is still up, but you know, get a couple of key hero kills, perhaps without buybacks, and push back, and definitely still have that chance once again. But Phantom Lancer, 32,000 net worth, 6,000 gold saved up actually on him. Of course, again, buybacks are important. to save up for, but you know, in the spot of moon shards, perhaps going to be a thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do we have any yet? No, it doesn't look like it.
I'd like to see him at least replace the Battle Fury with MKB. Lots of evasion, not just the evasion from the battle or for the butterfly, but did actually go for the 12% evasion talent level 10. I don't usually see, but so he's working with roughly around 4. I want to say like 2% effective evasion. So it's a lot of attacks that this PL is going to be missing. Obviously, he does have a silver edge, but he's not always opening onto it.
Speaking of Razor, just taking so much damage right there in nighttime. Darkness, Primal, Split was activated by the Brewmaster. Thinking about going after Resolution, but no, he's got plenty of team support. And obviously, again, they have to keep paying attention to their base. Medusa was elsewhere. She was in the middle lane. As they were kind of pushing out right there. The Primal Split, though, will be coming back together in about a second for the Brewmaster. Although he did get the talent, so yeah, it's going to be back up in about 10 seconds now.
That's so crazy.
Again, it is really quick.
Really good against the PL, too. That constant distance.
Medusa doing what she can, killing the illusions. Again, that both tier 4s are still up. Although the one of them is about half-life currently. Roshan, he is also up.
Yeah, that would be the safe play for OG. Get basically 3 black holes here for Enigma. Which are essentially uncountable unless, of course, that Medusa does activate that ulti beforehand, which can easily happen.
Double damage rune up there as well. It's just so tempting.
Oh, this PL?
Yeah, he
forced out. It's force.
I don't know, the Radiant Courier was killed as it was trying to deliver the Hyperstone right there. I don't even know whose that was, but oh, it looks like it was Razor's. Finish the Mjolnir. So he'll be without a Mjolnir.
That's not good. That's not good at all. Definitely an effective item here. Defending these mega creeps. Rolling here from Jerax, looking for an Axe push. Does get silenced. Here comes Tavo.
But once again, there's that Stone Gaze. They do finish off Jerax. One tier 4 does go down. Just the illusions essentially helping to take it out, though. And now Stone Gaze down, maybe a little more confident. Enigma still has double black hole, good to go. BKB activated by Venomancer. Ancient Apparition will TP out. paiN Gaming really trying to keep their positioning safe, even despite going up against mega creeps. So tough to do.
There's a big black hole right there if he wants it.
He's sneaking in, Shadowblade. Waiting for the right spot, but again, doesn't want to overdo it. It's not like they need it. OG doesn't need to make the big play here. They are going to fall back. And that double damage rune is going to despawn. Right as they get here.
Oh, but they get an Arcane. That's really nice.
Still not bad.
88-second cooldown black hole.
Pretty good. So that'll be the free Roshan. You mentioned the refresher. Honestly, do you even give it to Enigma? I guess
I would say of course. It's so good on him.
Why the hell not? So yeah, now he has 3 black holes. All right. I remember when that item first came out, there was the thoughts like, wait a second, does it actually work on Refresher Orb itself?
Yeah.
That'd have been insane. But no, not the case.
So he really doesn't have to be too careful about getting a good black hole. I mean, he literally has 3 to choose, right? So pretty much BKB black hole anybody, particularly the Medusa. If you get him before he casts his ultimate, it's basically game over. I think he has a buyback soon. 30 seconds he'll have. So he's working with a little bit of time here. But that's the target you want if you're Enigma. So don't care about anybody, just get the BKB black hole onto the Medusa and you're pretty much good to go.
Medusa, 6,000 gold saved up. She does have the Divine Rapier queued up, but the Courier is currently dead. Anyways, BKB's active. This one from Tavo.
Oh,
Yezu was running in. And he chose not to go in. Night Stalker's getting low. God, how is paiN Gaming staying alive so much? They're doing a hell of a job. Mad, he's getting a little bit low. He popped the Poison Nova. Of course, he has the Aegis. Meanwhile, Medusa being run down by Resolution. And there's the black hole, as you mentioned. Gonna lock him down in full. He has a buyback. Eventually does get stunned. Didn't have a BKB there, but of course he will have more to work with. Razor did die. He's dead for 2 minutes. There's the buyback on Medusa, though. And they get the kill onto Enigma. So, without Enigma, Maybe they can't actually go to finish, or maybe they can. Resolution wants to go. Great boulder smash on 3 heroes. And if they lose Medusa, this is 100% over. He gets forced staffed away, so they're not going to lose him just yet. The tier 4, very vulnerable though. And there's a buyback on Enigma. So the Ancient being beat down now. Last stand for sure from paiN Gaming. As Phantom Lancer, it's getting a little bit lower. It'll be good though. Another Stone Gaze activated. All right, Keizu is here once again. As soon as that Stone Gaze wears off, expecting to perhaps go in. He's running. Slowly running. Resolution getting low. Shallow Grave gonna save, and there's a black hole. It did not hit Medusa though. She managed to just barely get away from it. Jerix is just gonna push her away though from the fight. And now they're just gonna focus down the rack. So Medusa's still walking back in. Another buyback. This one on a Brewmaster. Already he's making his way back to the well. HF Bank goes back in. The third black hole. This one catches Medusa. And they should be able to finish here without the buyback, maybe, or maybe not. She kills a Phantom Lancer. How is she still alive?
Oh,
holy crap, finally
no
she's
buyback
dead.
for 130.
Okay, I think they've actually done it. What a finish. What a finish to game number 2.
And that was just game 2, folks.
Yeah, we got a third one. Oh, it's what? Just about, so 89 kills between the two teams. Or 60-minute match, and that's the swings in this game. I mean, the net worth chart honestly doesn't even do it justice. There's just so much back and forth battle between these two teams.
Yeah, Resolution ending the game at 21-4, and proving us haters wrong about this Battle Fury. Not that I hated it; it was just something I hadn't seen before.